Liz Truss may be leaving, but the mess she's leaving behind won't quickly wash away. Martin's been cleaning windows for 40 years and following politics for even longer. He says he's never seen a job done so poorly.
Chancellor of the Exchequer seems to change every couple of weeks. Prime Minister, it's the fourth one we've had now, or third one we've had in a couple of months. You lose faith with British politics and the British government.
In Grantham, the birthplace of Margaret Thatcher, the Iron Lady's legacy proves tough to imitate. Liz Truss lasted just 44 days as Prime Minister before resigning, the shortest term in British history. A disastrous low-tax, high-growth policy spooked markets and spiked mortgage rates. Now, a new Tory leadership contest and soon Prime Minister. Labour calls for an election. Patrick owns a small cafe. A lifelong Conservative voter, he's now considering his loyalties.
We've lost all faith with the Conservative Party. They're all bickering. They're not a solid unit anymore. They're not representing what the mandates that their policies should be, looking after businesses, looking after hard, honest, decent workers and reducing taxation.
Sue and Colleen back Boris for PM. They've done it before, for Brexit, but in an election would turn to old habits.
I normally do vote Labour. I'm working class, but I voted because I believe that Boris would get us out of the EU.
He did a bad thing, but he's probably learnt now and does the right thing. I don't really know, but I would still vote Labour.
Grantham has a strong Conservative hold of 26,000 votes. In fact, every single constituency in Lincolnshire has a Conservative MP. But right now, the polls tip firmly in the favour of Labour. And whether a general election is in 6 months or 2 years, those odds must be terrifying, even for the Conservative heartlands.
It is embarrassing, yes. And we should be embarrassed and say sorry for what's gone on. But we are the party in power, and it'd be wrong to have a general election now. And the important thing to do is get sensible heads, calm, experienced heads, in a cabinet of talents, led by somebody with experience.
Britain's next Prime Minister inherits a colossal task, uniting the country ahead of the hardest winter for a generation. Thatcher spent 15 years as Tory leader. Liz Truss fell before the last of autumn's leaves. Will Hollis for GB News in Grantham.